Yo, what's up guys? It's Exclusive Gaming here, and I'm back with another video. And today I'd like to talk about rumors about Cold War that Riese and Kino will be returning sometime in the lifespan of Cold War. I would assume towards the beginning. Supposedly they're going to be doing what we've been told with Noct, where they're going to have, which is kind of like that they did with Black Ops 4, that they added more spaces, which personally I did not like a whole lot in Black Ops 4. But personally, I think that they could do a lot with this. Judging by just how they took, obviously, Noct was an extremely small map, on today's standards, for say Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. And it looks like that the Noct is like 5% of what the whole map is going to be like. Obviously, we don't know. But just by the trailers, it looks like Noct is like the actual normal map that we've all known and love is like just the beginning of the map, a very small portion of it. Which I kind of like how they're doing that. And I could see how they can do this with these other maps, but I don't want them to ruin it like they did with Black Ops 4 and only make these maps. But it does look that we're going to get a Vietnam zombies map, and also supposedly a zombies map in the winter in Russian mountains. But those have only been technically leaked. Same with this. This is just a rumor. But I will make a video on Kino. I would like to talk about what I think that they could do to make Riese better. I'll also have another video where I'll go in theater mode in Black Ops 3 and look at places that I think that they could extend the map. And I would personally think that they can make this really big and show off a lot of things about the Riese factory that we do not know about, that could make it much more scarier. One thing that I really would like them to possibly do is obviously increase the map by a lot, but I want them to, I don't want them to change the doors of the main map. Supposedly they're going to have the normal map, and then they're going to have one where it's like all the extra shit that they want to add on. Which personally, like I said before, I'm okay with. But I don't want them, even on the other one, I don't want them to mess with, don't mess with the catwalk. Don't mess with our camping spots and our training spots that we know and love. Only mess with places that we don't really go to, that you could increase that we could go to see the map. That's the main thing that I am kind of worried about, that they'll end up doing stuff like that. But who knows. But one thing, this is kind of getting into the I guess, lore or story. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to play as the Ether characters, which is kind of a shame, because those are my favorite characters. And I would assume they're mostly yours favorite characters too, which is a shame. But that doesn't mean that they can't expand on Riese and show us what really went down there. So, a lot like Verrückt, Riese was an experimental place. They did experiments on people and things like that, and animals, which is by crazy doctors and shit, like Dr. Edward Richtofen and things like that. And I think by them expanding this, they can show off all that really creepy shit that they did. That those buildings off the spawn, that when you go to the left side, the one where you have to go up that spiral staircase to get to power, there's a huge building right there. That's probably like a 5-story building. They could definitely open some of that up and have a stairwell to get in that building. I definitely could see that. And same with the other side, with the by the trench gun and the Thompson. If you've played World at War in Black Ops 1, I believe it's the KRM in Black Ops 3 and the Vesper and all as well in Black Ops 3. That building also has a huge factory side as well that we could open up. But I would hope that they don't really mess a whole lot with the spawn. I know there's that one barricade that is down in the underground. Maybe there's some way that we could open that up and we could go underground. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't know. I kind of like that barricade there. I don't know if that should be a door. Maybe there's something you can do once you turn the power on, maybe with a special grenade or weapon. But Definitely if there's a way to go underground, that'd be pretty cool. If I would, if you say so that myself, that would be pretty awesome. I would like them to expand, because in World at War there was lore, but there wasn't a whole lot, and all we were given is that these were they did experiments on people and it was dark. And now they can actually show us things like that. Like we could maybe see like tables and shit with that had like bodies hanging on it, kind of like Verrucht in that kitchen. You have body parts hanging in the people on like dead people with their guts ripped out and shit like that. It could really add a creepiness to it, which I think Zombies does need. Would be pretty nice. But yeah, I think that they have a lot of potential, and this could be really good, and it could be something good, unlike Black Ops 4's map, if they really spend time with it. But I don't want them to mess with like what we know is the main map. I know there's going to be something, there's going to be supposedly the normal map and then this, but that doesn't mean that they could just go and completely mess with it, because if you want to make it a map that people like, you gotta make a lot of changes, but also keep what we know and love. Don't remove the catwalk. Like, keep that. Like, there's certain places that just you don't want to mess with. Same with, like, by power, that main power area. Don't make, like, another barricade or something like that that could really mess up how we use that place. A lot of people camp there to build up a crap ton of points before they start opening up the other areas to the teleporter and power and stuff. Like, don't mess with things like that. We need to keep that stuff the same. But, yeah, I just wanted to put this video out there, see what you guys think. Didn't want to make it too long. If you did enjoy it, could you consider liking and subscribing? I'm almost to 140 subscribers, which is kind of crazy. I know it's super small, but never really thought it would get there. And if you would like to, I'd really like if you subscribed and maybe share this with your friends. And I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.